What's up guys, Justin here with the RealTimeEssentials.com, back with a quick reminder that the Unity Asset Store Black Friday sale ends tonight. So that means that all of the 50% off Black Friday deals, as well as any of the lightning deals that are still going on, are all going to close out tonight by end of the day. I'm not sure exactly what time zone that's in, so if you are interested in anything that's in there, you may as well go ahead and jump on it. But I will link to the sale in the notes down below. I thought I'd talk a little bit about some of the assets that I'm interested in, and I'll probably be doing tutorials on from the sale. So let's go ahead and just jump into it. So Rayfire for Unity is an asset specifically designed to help you with the breaking of different objects inside of your scenes. So this one's currently on sale for 50% off, and I'm really interested to start figuring out kind of how the different parts and pieces kind of interact together. So more physics tutorials in the future. I'm super excited about that. So Amplify shader editor, we've already talked about once on the channel, but I want to make some more detailed tutorials. This is basically a shader creation asset that's designed to help you create really complex materials. So there's a ton of different tools in here for different things that you can create. So I'd love to get more in depth on this. This may turn into like a playlist instead of just an individual video, but I'd love to hear from you what you'd like to see about Amplify shader editor. Dungeon Architect is also 50% off. These are all going to be 50% off right now, but Dungeon Architect is one of the most fun things that I've played around with so far with Unity. So it's basically a level generation asset. So we've done a couple videos about this. I'd love to get more in depth on how to use different separate like prefab packs and other things like that to actually generate levels with different styles. So we'll definitely be talking more about Dungeon Architect in the future. We could have fun with this Mario Builder as well, but lots of fun stuff you can do with Dungeon Architect. This is so far is the one that I've probably enjoyed the most working with Unity. So the Vegetation engine is basically a tool set for working with different pieces of vegetation. It adds things like wind and other things like that. So I'm really excited to start playing around with this one to figure out like what we can do with wind and other assets that we bring into our scenes to make them more realistic. So definitely something that I'm excited about looking into. So the Space Combat Kit. So I'm not 100% sure why I'm so interested in this, but I did used to play a lot of those older flight simulation games like the Star Wars ones, the X-Wing and the TIE Fighter, as well as like Descent Free Space and some things like that. So this is a tool set for creating space combat games. So I'm really excited to start playing around with this one. It's very like niche, like if you're not interested in space combat games then you really wouldn't need it, but it's something that for whatever reason I'm interested in, and I definitely want to check out. So this looks really cool. In addition, UModeler. So UModeler is a tool that actually allows you to do modeling inside of Unity. So you can actually work with the geometry that you're creating using UModeler. So you can see how it's a tool set for actually modeling inside of Unity. So we're going to be checking this out. This is something that's going to allow us to actually work inside of Unity without using something like a Blender or Max or whatever you use to create your 3D models in order to actually directly create this stuff inside of Unity. So in addition, Final IK is an inverse kinematic solution. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to go with this one or not. I don't know how far down the rigging road I want to go with initially, but this is one that's definitely interested to me. It's designed to help you set up IK rigging inside of Unity. So there's a lot of interesting applications for this, setting up like different rigs and other things like that. This is one that I may or may not get into, but it is an example of another one of the great tools that's on sale right now as a part of the Unity Asset Store sale. Alright, so like I said, the sale ends tonight, so you can check that out at therealtimeessentials.com/Unity Black Friday. I'd love to hear from you what assets you're looking at, what tutorials you'd like to see. I just love having that conversation with you guys, so make sure to leave a comment in the comments down below. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this, and I will catch you in the next video. Thanks, guys.